Well, howdy ho, good neighbor. Today we're flying high above the Alameda Naval Base. That's right. Excuse me. Yes, that's right. This building has seen better days, but that's not what we're filming today. We are filming the entrance to the Alameda Naval Base. That's right, some of you have recognized this place, some of you have served time here. That's right, a lot of veterans of the Navy have spent time here at the Alameda Naval Base, and they'll recognize this old jet. That's right, this old jet has been greeting you for years and years, and isn't it a beauty? It sits there with no vandalism, believe it or not. Nobody has vandalized that jet. So that is a good thing. But right outside the jet entrance there that greets you, well, this is that homeless camp that keeps growing. That's right. This homeless camp has started slow and then they cleared it out. Believe it or not, they cleared it out and now it's back. And it's growing again. And they have abandoned cars here now. So as soon as you get abandoned cars in any situation, well, that's when the trouble starts. Believe it or not, there are so many stolen cars in Oakland that impound yards do not have any more room for stolen cars. There's been so much stolen cars in Oakland that they run out of room for the impound yards. So now all the stolen cars are ending up on the street abandoned, and so people start to sleep in them and they do other things in them. You know, ladies of the night use them, and people are tired of abandoned cars that just sit on the side of their street. So some people have been spray painting the cars with the city councilman's name on them just to get rid of them. And believe it or not, when you have the city councilman's name on a car, that tends to have some action. They get rid of the car faster. So anyway, that is what's greeting you here at the Oakland Naval Base entrance, and it is not a pretty sight. Now, I just don't understand how some laws apply to thee and some apply to me. Like, I could not throw a lot of trash in the street without getting a fine or a ticket. But it seems like the law enforcement people, they turn their head the other way when it comes to garbage and littering on the street. And even smoking drugs and drinking alcohol in the open is prohibited for the homeless community, but if you're a law-abiding citizen, you will get a ticket for doing those things. So I never understood why some homeless people get away with things that me and you could not. Let's just say, for example, parking on the street for over 2 hours. Well, they don't ticket the empty wallet. They go after the people with the money. But that's just me ranting. I guess I shouldn't, because these people have it so hard already. But you see, some homeless people, they clean up after themselves, while other homeless, they don't clean up. They like to leave their mark and just make a mess. So I don't know which one I would be. I just know that a lot of times that these people are mentally ill, so you don't really clean up after yourself if you're not all there in the head. But who is really all there in the head nowadays? I mean, I just think that the world's gone a little crazy, all of us. So we shouldn't be judging anybody because we do not like to be judged. I heard that one time. Judge not unless you want to be judged. Well, there's one of those abandoned stolen cars, I do believe. And That's all I can say about that. It is someone's home, and I'm sure they're grateful to have some kind of shelter with the winds and the rain and the sun. So, as somebody once told me, people in a tent look at people without a tent and say how lucky they are. And people in RVs look out at people in tents and say, hey, how lucky they are. And people look in houses, look at people in RVs and say how lucky they are. Well, we all should be lucky and grateful in today's world. And it's not getting any better, so be grateful for today. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Alameda Naval Base entrance adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody.